Everyone wants everything faster. Faster cars, faster deliveries, faster everything. It's natural, it's normal, and if you're a content creator, I'm sure you want to edit your videos faster. So let's watch some very popular advice floating around on YouTube.
Ever wanted to edit so fast that flames fly out of your mouse? No, me neither, but you probably struggle with time and find that editing, no matter what you do, just eats up tons of it.
Yeah, editing does take a lot of time.
I'm gonna give you 6 things that over the last 20 years I've found have sped up my editing like crazy. Starting with this. Oh, no, hang on, sorry. This. I know, you
This, coincidentally, is the exact same mouse I have. You already have a keyboard, use that for shortcuts. The 2 or 3 extra buttons on your mouse won't speed up your editing process over keyboard shortcuts in any meaningful way at all. But hardware is important, so I would highly recommend a faster graphics card and using an SSD drive over a classic hard disk drive. As a video editor, the keyword to remember here is pixels on screen. The faster you move pixels around, the better, and having powerful hardware can truly make the difference.
The next thing is digital assets. You know what the best way to edit 10 times slower is? That is to keep using different templates and effects and text in every new YouTube video you make.
You could say this is a useful tip, be organized, sure, but in the same lines you could also say work faster. Not really helpful, is it? Be organized, but how? My advice is have a dedicated external hard drive for B-rolls and use extremely suggestive names for each video so you'll find it easily when you're looking for, let's say, basketball footage from 2020.
The next thing is a second screen. You know, you see all those YouTubers and they've got loads of screens.
Again, hardware kind of matters, and I do agree, having 2 screens for video editing can feel like a power-up, but it can also turn into a source of distractions if you let it.
The next thing is you've got to eliminate distractions.
Eliminate distractions. This is the same advice as quote-unquote be organized. Open your mind. Eliminate distractions. It's useful advice, sure, but as trivial as water is wet. What I would suggest instead is that you research Yerkes Dodson's law on productivity, and that you do a little bit of light reading on the state of flow or being in the zone. In essence, assign yourself work that is easy enough that you feel empowered to finish it, but challenging enough that you don't get bored. And that's tricky. But if you manage to do that, you'll truly see 10x gains in your productivity.
I'm sure everyone does this without even realizing it, but it's to stop watching your videos when you edit it.
Yeah, right. Edit your videos, but don't watch what you're doing. Look, you sometimes need to have that conversation with your work. You're not entirely sure how to structure everything, so you iterate. You try things. You build, erase, repeat. That's just part of the creative process. It's true that this is time consuming, but it's only temporary. After you find your voice and you begin to have a clearer vision of how you want to structure your work, you'll find yourself rewatching and second guessing everything less and less. But just saying don't do it when you absolutely have to do it to grow as an artist, that's just bad advice.
Now this is the big daddy of productivity when editing, but you need to find a workflow that is efficient for you. Line up the A-roll for all 4 videos first, and then I'll go back and I'll cut out all the mistakes and any content I feel doesn't need to be in the video. And then I'll go and do a round where I just add the J-cuts for all 4. Then I'll do a round where I just add the text.
So here's the process. A-roll, cut out mistakes, add J-cuts and L-cuts, add annotations. This is excellent advice. Arguably, out of the list of 6, this is the only one that's truly valuable and practical. Mouse, get out of here. Have your assets ready? Sure. More screens? Cool. Eliminate distractions? Great. You can arguably edit your videos with no mouse, assets all over the place, on only 1 screen, in the middle of a crowded airport, and still upload an incredible video in no time at all. Truly valuable and actionable advice. Now allow me to make my tiny contribution to this list. 1. Start from the preview. Always start from the preview. Create a video preview in Photoshop first, then backtrack to the story. When the story is clear from the start, editing is no longer about attempting to find a voice, but merely exporting the story as video. And that's super fast. Authenticity matters more than polish. I used to waste hours adding annotations in DaVinci Resolve. Now I use drawonscreen.com and annotate my videos live right here. It was truly a game changer for me. You can absolutely wing it for 5 seconds, but not for the full length of the video, unless your name is Russell Brand. Editing out 1 hour of very bad, sweaty stand-up for 2 minutes of usable footage is bad, okay? All that matters is the story. If you can tell the same story with a piece of paper and a crude drawing instead of spending $10,000 on a fancy 3D animation, then do that. Sometimes less polish is better. Learn to embrace the imperfections and make them part of your storytelling. And that's how you edit your videos faster. Whoop!